So basically, I've been trying to run for the last 3 years from the mass acquisition of skills, lowering the bars for skill sets to the point where your skill set suddenly becomes useless. And AI has been central to doing that to me. And that's the main theme of this video, and that's the problem that has basically been messing me up for 3 years. So what used to be skills, and a great example of this is Vine. Back then, not everybody could be a Viner. If you
Vine was a short form content platform like Instagram, but it was 6-second videos, in case you didn't know.
remember the Vine days, believe it or not, there was actually a lot of skill that went into making Vine videos and even Instagram videos. You had to know how to edit. Not everybody could make good videos on social media. But then once CapCut became mainstream with all of its AI tools, everything became, completely easy. Anyone can do the same things. So now that everybody is on the same level and editing is easy, making a video is easy, buying equipment's easy, all of a sudden the competition increases so much that there's no barrier to entry. And I know that having a low barrier to entry might be a good thing, but if you think about it, I think there should be barriers to entry because it makes you put a stake in the game. Beforehand, if you wanted to be good at video production, you had to learn a lot, or social media, like videos. You had to learn a lot of skills and spend a lot of hours to get those skills that set you apart from other people. And any old hack that wanted to join, again, I'm not judging people, but any person that just wanted to grab some money, they couldn't just quickly do that. They had to learn.
He's got a point. I'm 35. I've been filming and editing. I'm real ghetto with editing since I'm 13 years old. I have right here my first ever camera. I still have it from skateboarding. So what I'm saying is I've always been doing some kind of filming, editing, whether it's action sports or skits. I think the only difference is yes, anybody can make it, but when you do it for 15 years of your life for free, and then you get good enough to where you're just comfy on camera, you could show up every day for free. When you do start making money, you're going to outlast somebody who just comes in and kind of tastes it a little bit. That's why you see a lot of people pop, but they never stay there. It's still the same principle. Like, you still have to be dope enough. I want to see where he's going with this. But that, just to clarify that, right? Like, I didn't start making money on YouTube or any of this shit until I'm 33 years old. For 2 years now. I did this shit for free forever. And I've seen people come on and somehow they just blow up and they've, never done shit in their life. And good for them. Awesome. That's fantastic. But for me, I'm like, once I made it, I'm like, I'm a veteran, whether you know it or not. And I'm like, I will outweather, I'll out any hiccup that comes along. It's like, dude, I already dealt with that for free, for fucking ever. So that's the one difference. So like this guy, he's young. He's still young. Like I'm sitting here like, dude, I did this shit for, dude, I'm talking 15 years. No money. So I don't feel bad at all. If anything, it's easier now. It's easier, but it's still the same principle. You still have to be dope. And you're in a fucking movie, dude? You know, back when this movie was made, you could be a background extra somewhere on the back. You don't even know the people and make $300 a day. That's what's going on right now. A lot of people are just fucking background characters and getting the money. That's awesome. But to be this guy, to be this fucking guy, same principle applies. It's the same shit. Ain't nothing changed. Nothing's changed. Except for, you know, there's like 10,000 of these put out a day now. That might be the difference. But anyways.
Learn those skills. And because people that want money quick are not willing to put in the time to learn those skills, it weeded all of those people out. So the people that made it to that level of knowing all of these skills required to make good content and good videos and any good creative output, there's a lower amount of them, and it was easier to get attention because you earned it. You deserved the attention because you worked hard to get the skills required to get that attention. So now what happens when everybody is a hero? No one will be, to quote The Incredibles. Basically, when everybody can make content to almost the same level, now people are going to compete on in a much dirtier way, in a much more scammy way. They'll go to different lows. One way that this manifests is people on social media that are willing to do stupid things like eat a Tide Pod, as an outdated example, or whatever stupid thing they can think of. In a way, I respect that because at least you're still putting some skin in the game. You're doing something that most people don't want to do. But the problem is, when TikTok came out with its monetization, as you know, a video cannot be monetized until it reaches a minute. So now all of a sudden, with all these AI tools that have leveled the playing field 100%, now people are willing to just repost content. It all just goes to the lowest level. And what's upsetting for me is that on TikTok, I would be trying to put some good work into my videos.
Right there. I'm going to stop him. He's 1,000% correct. Like right now, if I just went and reposted this guy's video and I'm not even here, it's just him, but I'm posting his shit on my stuff, but I'm not sitting here giving anything to you, I'm kind of remixing this, right? Which still feels a little scammy, but I'm playing the game. I've been around long enough, okay? You see this? I've seen all of it. I put out so much original content that it's not even funny. And how much original content can I put out in a produce society? You see what I'm saying? So I'm playing the game. But I do understand what he's saying because a lot of people just repost shit. Like, there's people right now reposting liar clips on their TikTok and probably making money from it. That's what he means. You could go put in all the fucking effort in the world, and then somebody else can just take that and claim it as their own. I get what he's talking about. But also, if you want to stay in this, you have to make compromise. But that's everything. That's every fucking job. That's everything out there. That's all of it. You have to go, am I willing to keep going at this? Are you willing to play the fucking game? Especially in this line of work. You got to really ask yourself that question. All right, let's get some comments here. AI can be your friend, in a sense. Some people actually talk to it. I still have yet to use it. I'm always late to everything. Live through the golden age of the internet and seeing it turn into a soulless corporate wasteland is heartbreaking. Yeah, I guess. I mean, It's not, though, at the same time, you know. I worked in animation for more than 8 years. Then our studio got defunded. Now I'm a kitchen assistant. Yeah, dude, I actually talked to a dude in the movie business. He's been in it for 25 years. And now AI is ruined. I mean, he's worked on big fucking movies. I'm talking big shit like Jurassic Park. And we were talking. I was telling him kind of about inside of YouTube and kind of giving him a little information. And he was shocked that you can make the same kind of money as like some kind of assistant or a graphic editor on a big film. You can make the same kind of money on YouTube. But I told him the only difference is you're not just making one. You're doing this every week, week in and week out. There's no just kind of focus on one project. And he was like, oh, yeah. And I was like, yeah, that's the difference. I go, that's the hard part. Being a genuine person is not profitable in our society. Nah, bullshit. It is. I'm making money off of being myself. It's not easy, though. It's hard. And yes, you're right, to an extent. As a musician, I feel your pain. We literally went from starving artists to starved to death artists. Music business is brutal, dude. You used to be able to make money if you could just play a guitar. That's it. You just play a guitar, you can make money. But like I said, same concept. It's the same shit. It's the same, easier than ever, harder than ever. And you also have to play the game. Like, you can't just be a musician anymore. No. Oh, no. You got to be a personality. You got to put out content, videos. You got to do a lot of shit. I don't want AI to make art.